Hey guys!
Hey everybody!
Welcome to our new YouTube channel.
Mo and Faye.
Today, what are we going to be talking about?
We're going to be talking about how we met and how Fio bagged this guy.
And how he was mad thirsty. Stay tuned. Why are you smiling before you?
Why am I smiling before? Because this is our first YouTube video. That's why I'm smiling.
Yo, he's so excited about this. This is actually hilarious.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my god, guys, I'm gonna keep going. Because my nose, my nose is, Anyways, welcome to our YouTube channel. And,
Yep.
we don't know what the heck we're doing.
Okay,
But,
I don't know about you. I know what I'm
he doesn't
doing.
know what he's doing either. I did this
know what I'm
before. You
doing.
didn't do it.
Yo, bro, I be
This
in
is
this
Mo.
space.
He wants to be extra prepared for everything, and then he's like, "I'm not ready," but you are. I'm not saying you're not. I'm just saying we don't know in terms of content what we're gonna make.
Oh, definitely. We don't know what we're doing, but I know what we're doing today.
What are we doing today?
We're gonna tell the world on how you bagged me.
I didn't beg you, bro.
That's why it's so dumb. But it was
No,
funny.
it didn't sound dumb.
No. I said that in my head, but yeah, no. We're gonna talk about how we met, right?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about how we met, and it was, what year was it?
It was the summer of, when the thing goes into the flashback. That's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna go into when it gets blurry and it goes back in the day. So it was a summer of 2015.
Mm-hmm.
And so what are we gonna do? My story and then your story.
Wow.
Yo, this is she's. I told her.
Okay,
Yo,
put it
listen. No,
here.
pause. I
Why-
told her
okay,
move your
why
makeup
you-
off camera. I said move your makeup off camera. It's not gonna do anything. Look, it almost fell on
Okay,
the floor.
but my eyes just is watery as hell, and you don't understand.
Yo, you
But
blessed.
I was able to clean it up. Girls, when you wear makeup and you wear setting powder, and then your eye gets watery because of the setting powder or the concealer, and it anyways.
Thumbs up if y'all know what she's
It
talking
was
about.
a big smudge underneath my eye, and I managed to take care of it. I put more powder, more concealer,
Yo, is this a makeup video or
and
how we
then
met
more
video?
powder.
It's a makeup
I
video?
was never able to do this before. I succeeded today.
It's a makeup
Mind
video.
your business.
It's a makeup video or how we met video.
Anyways,
So-
2005. He was 7. I was
So
9.
stupid. I was not 7 in
I seen him on the
2005.
playground. He was throwing rocks by himself.
Yeah.
He was waiting for his mama to pick him up, and I was like,
So the real question is: are we gonna tell the true story? Or are we gonna tell?
always a true story.
your
What are
story.
you talking about? No, the true story is whatever happened for me, and then you were gonna say whatever you thought happened, but now you realize now you're with me that never happened.
That all happened. So, anyways, rewind
Okay,
back
so
to 2015. I'm gonna go first. I know it's ladies first, but you capping.
that's rude. What?
You cap.
Wallahi, I'm not capping. Don't do this for YouTube, huh? I'm not capping. I'm not.
Okay. So
He knows I'm not. He's the one that's capping right now.
all right.
Anyways, everything I'm about to say is definitely true.
Okay. So let me tell, because I think it started. I think the whole. Because I think the story started from my perspective. If the author was writing the book, they're
Yeah,
gonna start it
but
from.
don't you think it's better to hear the girl's impression or perspective of what happened, and then the guys, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So I'll tell the truth after everybody. So let her start.
No, it's not the truth. So.
Okay.
What happened was I had a friend at the time, and he would always, not always, but he mentioned him quite a few times. And when he mentioned him, he spoke about him in a very great manner. He basically was saying, oh, there's this guy I know, his name is Mohammed, he's Somali, he's really cool. I met him at an event that he ran. It was what was the event?
The first time.
Yeah, the first time you met him was at the event.
Yeah.
The J. Cole, it was a J. Cole fan experience event. Let's just call it that. I don't know.
Oh, that event. Yeah.
That's the first time you met him.
Yeah.
But before that, you guys knew each other virtually.
No, that was the first time we met.
Yeah. So he met him there. He was organizing the event because Dream Villain Mo. This is Mo's past. He worked with J. Cole and
the most.
super fan, and he ended up working with him. And the friend that I'm talking about was also a super fan. Obviously in the best ways. They were really looking up to him and whatever. So he ended up throwing the event or facilitating it, helping facilitate it. and he met this friend there. They talk, whatever, a few times, and he mentions to me after meeting him, oh, I met this Mohammed guy, Somali, amazing, blah blah blah. So I'm just hearing him tell me like, yo, this guy's dope, cool, right? So fast forward, in this time in my life, like I had a lot of like, you know, like guy friend, not a lot, maybe like 2 or 3, but I you know, I relate with the man them, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm one of the niggas. So whatever, we would always talk, me and this friend, because we were really close. And one day he was like, oh, like you need to meet like so and so or whatever, or he said something like, oh, like, yo, I think you would think he's really dope. At the time, I wasn't really into talking to like younger dudes. Like I never foreseen that happening.
First off,
you're a younger dude, anyways. You're younger than me. What do you mean?
The world doesn't even know that, but now they do.
Yeah, why? You want to keep that a secret? Should I? We can cut that out.
Too late now, everybody.
Everyone knows. I don't care though. Anyways, he's hella mature. So at the time, I'm hearing, okay, you need to meet this dude, blah blah blah. All right, cool, bet, whatever. He didn't say you need to meet him. He just said like you'll think he's dope. So I go to this friend's event because he's like he's a rapper. So I went to his event and I went by myself. Yeah, I went by myself. And he also went by himself to support him. So I remember like just like being at the event and you know, it was outside, so I'm watching like him perform and I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't know, whatever, good job. And then I look back behind me and I remember like just like, you know, when you're browsing like the room or wherever you are, because I'm a person like I need to know where I am, who I'm around, whatever, obviously. So I look behind me and I'm like, oh, like I see him. But when I seen him, I didn't look at him like, oh my god, like I want to introduce myself. You know when you just see someone that's like good looking and you're like, oh wow, like they're good looking, mashallah. Like, so I it was his eyes first because he has really nice eyes, mashallah. So I seen his eyes and I was like, oh my god, like wow, he's a cutie, you know. But I'm like, oh, he's young, like I can tell he's young. But that was like one thought literally came out my mind, left my mind, you know. Fast forward, now we're all saying, Dano, you did a good job, and everyone's kind of taking their turns because some people came by themselves, including us. So I seen him kind of hovering on the side. I was also hovering on the side. We wait. We speak to our friend in separate little situations, whatever. I end up leaving, and then I go home. And then he has another event like that week or the week after. I go with a friend of mine, a girl, and then I go with my sister. We go to this event. He was there, but I didn't see him because I had a lot of like anxiety. I still do when I go into like dark rooms and it's like a clubby situation. I don't even like clubs, so at that time I wasn't going out. And I had a lot of anxiety into like going out or whatever. So when I was walking to the place, he was sitting there and it was like in a booth. So when I sat, I guess he was like somewhere in the vicinity, or I think he was like right in front of me. I don't know. Were you right in front of me?
Like on opposite sides of the booth.
Okay, so he was like opposite side of me, whatever. So me, my personality, if like I know you, like I'm gonna say hi to you. But if I don't know you, like I'm not even gonna look at you because I'm shy. But sometimes it comes across like I'm stuck up or whatever. Did it seem that way?
No, I didn't. It was not even like we had an interaction, so I wouldn't even be able to say that.
Yeah, it was dark, so like I was just there to support my friend and whatever. So I was there. I see my friend. It was a good night. He performed. Me and my sister and my friend were like up, like close to the stage, like, you know, bigging him up, whatever.
So I think you need to pause it there.
I'm a supportive friend, like, period, with my friends. Anyone that's like, you know, doing whatever, like I'm just like, yeah, you already know. Ooh. So that's what I was doing. So I leave and I go home and I go on Twitter, and you know how back in the day you're like, oh,
you have to like.
but that's my story.
That's your story, but I'm trying to say is like, before you get on to what happened next, I think I should be able to let me catch everybody up until this point, and then you can continue from here, because like what happened online after is like,
go ahead.
You know, it like now it involves both of us, right? But before it's like two different, you know, like perspectives. Rewind. We were in Nathan Phillips Square. This is spring of 2015. And I was at that show, if I mentioned. I came by myself. I was downtown that day doing some work and was performing downtown. So I pulled up. I didn't see Fire first. But what happened was I was sending a Snapchat or a video into the group chat with the Mandem. And I was just taking a picture because the Mandem were like, oh, where's everybody at? And I'm like, oh, I'm at Nathan Phillips Square. You know, the homies performing. And then one of the homies screenshotted it and sent a picture of File's head top. Said, yo, I know that girl. I think y'all would find each other interesting. She's into the creative, artsy stuff like you. I started dying, you know? So at the time, I made fun of the homie because we just were roasting him, like, because guys do that all the time. And I said, yo, fam, if you know her, I don't want to know her. And he's like, nah, trust me, you're bugging, da 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 da. Whatever. I go home. That was my interaction. So mind you, while this is happening, I was looking at, oh my god, who's that guy with the nice eyes? But I didn't even notice at the time, or I wasn't even, because I was clowning the homie. So we leave.
I didn't say who's that guy with the nice eyes.
In your head.
No.
God, she said that in the video.
No, I didn't. I just said, ooh, he's cute.
Okay,
he's attractive.
You said because of the eyes. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, but I think you're only saying that because it's stuck in your brain because you want to be attached to that because that was complimenting you.
Yeah, I'll take that.
But I told you that later when we were dating and I wanted to fluff your ego up, you know?
Right, thank you.
That's what I said, but that's not actually how I felt. I wasn't like, who's that guy with the nice eyes? I genuinely was just like, oh, wow, like, he's cute.
I bet. Okay, I'll take
Where?
that. All right, I'll take that.
But you're too young.
That's fine, I'll take that. So then, we go home. Boom, I go home. Another, like you said, a week after, there's another event.
We went home together?
You're so dumb. No, I left. You left forever. So then, fast forward a couple weeks, we're at an event again. I'm with a couple of the guys, and we're sitting down. And you walk in past me, I'm like, whoa, that's the girl from the show last week that my friend
Remember,
said.
my jacket is slapped your face, like when I passed him. And he's like,
but you were wearing something green. That's all I remember.
I was wearing a green crop top with the skirt.
Yeah, that's all I remember. Green.
I dressed so like.
Okay, let's not talk about that. So then, we're at the event, and I'm like, wow, like, mashallah, she's beautiful. And I messaged the homie right away because I believe in taking back if you're saying something. So I messaged right while I'm at the event. Yo, my bad, I take back what I said earlier. And
You said that?
Yeah, I messaged right away that evening, and then I wanted to talk to her. I was like, yo.
Wait, did you see the part where you told him what like when he messaged from messaged you?
Yeah,
and he said you guys will get along, and then you said,
did
you say your response?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I forgot.
Yeah. Listen, pay attention.
So I heard you
So
many times.
So we're in the event now, the second event. I see her. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna talk to her tonight if the opportunity presents itself. But it was super crowded. The booth, the place was small. Like it was not like I thought about like trying to walk across the booth to the other side, but like I'd have to like walk. But I would have to like walk over people's legs. That's how tight the place was. So I'm like, yo, nobody's doing that, making the biggest scene because I'm a shy person as well, back then especially. And I didn't get the chance to talk to her that day, and I was like, damn. And I was kind of frustrated. I was like, okay, whatever. I was thinking maybe when the event's done, I'll catch her outside.
You're a shy boy.
Yeah, so I thought I might be able to catch her outside before we leave.
Shy.
But that didn't happen. So anyways, I go home. I hop on the subway, Kipling, Green Line all the way home. And
just
then
thinking about me.
Facts. I'm just like, damn.
Like pulling his hair out.
Literally. And then on my iPhone 4 back then, just scrolling on social media. I get home. I'm chilling. It's nighttime, and File ended up on my timeline. I don't follow her, but again, we had a mutual friend, and I don't know if I tweeted something, he retweeted it.
I said, "Oh, great night tonight. Big ups to my friend."
Oh, something like that.
Inserts their name. Emoji.
Yeah.
And then he's seen my friend retweet it.
Yeah,
So he's following my friend. So he sees my name.
Boom, in your face. So I see your face on my timeline, and I'm like, whoa.
Pierced his heart.
This is a sign from God.
Concussion.
This is a sign from God. I need to message her right now.
He backflipped.
I said, so then now I'm doing my social media creeping. I click her profile. I see a link in her bio. I'm like, oh, what's this Tumblr link? I click it. It was Tumblr, right?
Yeah, Tumblr.
It was a Tumblr link.
So heavy on Tumblr.
And I click it. It's Tumblr blog.
Who know? You know, you know.
Tumblr blog. Boom. I'm reading it. She's a writer. Wow, mashallah. Like I read a few of her poems, and I'm like, yo, this is really dope. I said, let me message her. So, I DM her on Twitter. First time I ever slid in a girl's DMs like that. Last time I ever slid in a girl's DMs like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was very not on social media in that regard. I was on social media, but I wasn't like,
How they marry girls?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm a good Muslim boy. What are you talking about?
So then why did you with me?
Because I'm like, this could be my future wife.
That's what you thought?
Yeah.
I don't think you did.
Well, I don't know what I thought in that moment, but I knew I had to message her. So I messaged her, didn't introduce myself. Yeah, I still have the DMs. We'll put it up right here. Somewhere right here. Didn't introduce myself. My name's Mo. So the show, and I would like. What did I say? I said I like your blogs. Keep writing. This is where shit got real. And
okay.
This is where you can continue the story.
Okay.
Boom.
So
now we're both back on home. We're both on our beds on Twitter. And this is.
It's in our notifications because we posted it on.
Sorry, I keep kicking the camera. My bad, guys. My legs
It's
are
in our
long.
notifications. So he basically says, "Hey, like you're writing, whatever, right?" And I'm like, "Word." So I already like made the connection that this person is my friend's friend. So I'm like, "Oh, my friend spoke highly of this person." So I'm not looking at it like any other nigga that like messaged me to be like, "Oh yeah, I like your writing," because I know I've been there before. We're like, "Oh yeah, I like your work," like, and I'm like,
No, but
"Yeah,
it's
like I
genuine.
got the vibe. I get the vibe that you're like, you know."
But it was mad
But I
genuine.
know that you knew it was because you felt like I was pretty or whatever, like that too. So just relax, okay? I was looking at it like in terms of like, oh, like friendship and like he's cool, he's creative and like whatever you were doing at the time in terms of like
Yeah.
just like he's cool people. He's a good person. What if my friend who is a good person is vouching for this other person? Like I feel like I should get to know them, and if especially if he's saying it to me, you know. So he's like, didn't introduce myself at show. That doesn't make sense. Shows. Oh,
There's
because
two.
it was two.
Yeah.
I didn't even beg it. So he's like, I didn't introduce myself at insert person's name shows. I'm Mo. Just wanted to say I read your blog and I truly love what you wrote. Keep writing. So I was like, oh, that's cute. So I was like, aw, lol, yeah, he's told me about you. And thanks, I appreciate it with a smiley face. Means a lot. My name is Fio. And then he never responded back. And in my mind, I'm like, yo.
Yeah, you know, it's been like 5 minutes. Like,
No,
it's not like
it's
been
57. 9:57 is when they sent the second message. So,
Okay, so
hold
it's not
up.
like I was ignoring you.
Hold up, wait.
It made it sound like I was ignoring your message.
No, because I'm impatient. Like I just think like if you send me the message, like if I just seen it in my notifications, like someone sent you a message and it was like a minute ago, that's when I seen it. That's when I respond. 9:41. I respond 9:42. Okay. So I'm thinking like he's gonna respond right away. I'm impatient. Like I don't have time to wait for nobody like to respond back to me at the time. Not now. Like I don't care. You can go 16 business days without messaging back. But so because Twitter, as you guys know, like on your phone, you can tell your phone like, oh, let me like see my notifications or like let me not see my notifications. I hated like seeing notifications and whatever on my phone if I wasn't on the app. So because I'm not on the app all the time on Twitter, I chose to like not see my notifications. So because I was already on the app, I say, I'll message you in a bit. Here, text me. I hate this DM stuff. LOL. And then I send my number. And context for that time, I was in the middle of things with like, you know, just the way I was in my life before. Like I wasn't like a single girl. I was a single girl, but I wasn't a single girl at the same time. I was in like, you know, a situation. So that's why I feel like at the time I probably was like texting someone else or whatever. So I'm like, I'll message you in a bit, meaning like I know you're gonna respond back to me, but I probably don't have the capability right now to respond back right away. So just holler at me on text and we'll get to chatting. But the way it comes across to a man that clearly is attracted to you is like, oh shit, like green light, like she gave me her number.
Facts.
But the way that I was looking at it is like someone has told me, a man that I trust and is like a brother to me at the time, he's vouching for this person. He's good people, bet. Because I already had, like I told you, like a couple of guy friends at the time. And I'm like, let me have another one. That's
But the
good
way
people.
I'm taking it is I'm running around my room saying,
Oh my
she sent me her
God.
number. Like, I'm joking about all that.
You
But
probably did. No, you didn't. No, I don't know.
But at the end of the day, I was like, yo, within 10 minutes, she gave me her number, bro. Either I got the juice or, like she said, she just gives out her number. But nonetheless,
I don't give out my number.
I was like, yo, this is opportunity to continue the conversation. And I think I did text you after that. And then we continued the conversation. And
Because I'm a pretty friendly person. Like, I'm not like someone that's like closed off. Like,
No.
I'm pretty friendly. And it can come across like I'm into you, but I'm really not. It's like I'm actually into the conversation we had last night about aliens in the parking lot after we finished work. And like, you may think like I want to talk, but it's like, no.
But
it's not how I feel.
then
But I'm
everybody,
more conscious of it now.
I was not living in the city at the time, so that's also very important context. Like I was living in St. Catherine, so like even if I became friends with her and I wanted to see her, it wasn't even on like we couldn't even see each other that often. I was coming back once a month, or you know, sometimes
Well,
I'd
that
go.
didn't matter.
No, it did because like
to who? Like to you in terms of what? What do you mean?
in the sense of that, like I wanted to get to know you,
Okay.
but it only could be online, right? For now, at least.
Yeah.
Or via text, right?
Yeah.
So we did do that that's July of 2015.
Mm-hmm.
August 2016 is kind of when we started getting serious. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of when we started talking more serious. So there was a year that went by almost, where we were friends and we were getting to know each other. But again, this is like us talking once a month, or sometimes we can go 2 months without even chatting. And
yeah, I was very like detached from everyone in my life. I was very depressed at the time, so like he would always like text me, and not always, but like maybe once a week, or I don't
not
know.
even that at the
No,
start.
in the beginning, like it was like
like once a month, maybe once every couple months.
I don't know. Anyways,
I remember. Like,
yeah, but I'm saying to you, like the beginning, you would like say, "Hey, what's up? What's happening? Whatever," and I would like engage, but then I would like disengage, and then he'd not respond. No, sorry, he wouldn't follow up and be like, "Hey, are you good?" or whatever.
Yeah, I was super busy in my own
he was
life.
also busy.
I was
Yeah,
all
but
over
I
the
didn't
place,
want
yeah.
him to, because I was like, I'm not good, and you're not responsible to take care of me right now. I need to take care of myself. And whatever I was into before, like situation, like I was looking for like someone else to like take care of me, but at the time, like I said, I was in like a complicated situation, and that's why I was like, oh, like we can be friends. But then again, you know, girls, guys, whatever, when you're in a complicated situation, like if you have a guy friend or a girlfriend or whatever, and like you're in a complicated situation, it kind of is like a sticky situation. Like
Yeah,
the other person will be like, well, who's this friend? Like, huh?
Yeah, but it wasn't even.
But it was a genuine like friendship on
Yeah,
my part.
I know it's
But
like-
it's so funny because at the end of the day, like the complicated situation said like, yo, they're trying to holla, and I was like, no, but like you were, and I was just naive.
I don't know.
And I knew
I wasn't hiding it.
you were hiding it. I think I was trying to erase or trying to be. I disillusioned myself, and I was being like impractical with myself, and I was telling myself like, file, like, no, he's not trying to holla, because I don't want him to holla, because I can't have him hollering at me, because it won't work out.
Yeah.
And at that time, we just remained friends, and we built a friendship. I think that's what's most important.
Yeah,
to be quite honest. I'm actually glad I did that. Like, I feel bad because.
No, because I wasn't even in the place for anything more than that. At
No,
the time
but like
anyway,
you
so.
had time. There were times where you wanted to, like, you know,
That was
take
like
me
a
out or
year
like
later.
do
Like
things.
that was like a year later. You know what I mean? Like there was a year like where we.
It was about like. No, it was during the summertime.
I'm saying not that. That was the summer. We didn't start linking up right away.
I remember in February when it was like All Star or whatever. It was in February.
No, what year was
And
that? That's 2016.
Yeah, and you asked me to go with you, and I said no. Why would I say no to you after we became
What year
serious?
was that? Whoa, we gotta Google that real quick.
Or we became something.
What was the year Toronto ran All Star weekend?
I remember because I remember
2015?
something like annoying happened to me on that day, and I was hanging out with other people. I remember.
Yeah. I had. Let's not talk about that.
Or the day before, I hung out with other people. Let's not talk about what.
About that day.
Do you even know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
No. What? What's with you?
No, it's okay.
You don't know. You do know, but you don't.
Yeah, it was 2016, February 2016. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
it
so-
was the day before I was hanging out with other people, and then I remember the next day following that, like he asked me, like, "Hey, you want to go?"
It was a listening
No.
session and
It was Valentine's Day. Yeah, it was Valentine's Day. I remember. Yeah. Okay. So it was Valentine's Day, and he asked me to hang out with him on Valentine's Day.
no, it wasn't Valentine's Day. But
Yes,
it
it
was that
was.
weekend.
It was Valentine's Day. I remember because I remember the day before I was with people, and I got into an annoying situation, and it was because of the Valentine's Day. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, you're not hanging out with your person and it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of how we met, and then fast forward a bunch of years, we got married. So
Well, that's so fast though.
no, I know, but there's so
No,
much you can go in
guys.
between. Like I met her
We-
dad without knowing it was her dad. Like that was pretty crazy.
He's just jumping to the parts that he likes the most.
Yeah, that's true. Literally, take this in. I'm at a soccer game, okay? And the homies were playing on a soccer game, and he was giving me a ride that day. So I'm at the soccer game chilling. Her dad, I didn't know, was the former coach of the team. So I'm texting her, like, yo, I don't know what you saying today, and I'm like, I think you said like, what are you up to today? I said, oh, I just left work. I'm at the homie soccer game. Mind you, the soccer team is a Roma soccer team, and I was a Roma, so I knew that, and I said, oh, I'm at a.
Block till I drop.
So I said, I'm at a Roma soccer game. You know, I made it like specific to let her know, like, oh, what's your people down? And she goes, oh, wait, word? Like which team? And I told her the name of the team, and you're like, LOL, like my dad used to like, run the team, and
At that time, he was still coaching them.
no, I think he
Yes.
started.
No,
Yeah,
he
'cause
was
still
like
with me.
he's
Anyways.
assistant coaching, consulting. I don't know.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
still rocking with the team.
Yeah. And so he's sitting beside me. I didn't notice. So I was like, oh, I swear my dad is there actually right now. He left the house. I said, LOL, what's your dad rocking? and you described his outfit, and I looked to my
He's
right.
the oldest nigga there. Like I don't like.
But there's older guys there too.
Really?
Yeah, but then she described his outfit. He was wearing
My
jean
dad
jacket.
is young, by the way. Not to say my dad's old. He doesn't look old. He's a young old
young
man.
soul.
Yeah.
So I looked to my right. My girl's right there. I'm like, whoa, and I put my phone away. I was like, I'm not trying to.
What kind of
Yo,
you think my dad's preening your phone? My dad can't even see what's in his own phone. Like
I'm just not coming on.
no, I'm just saying parents in general, like any parent, even if you're old or not, like when you're
Yeah.
older, like technology's not your thing.
So
You're
anyways,
not preening
I'm
someone's
like, yo,
phone.
he's right beside me. LOL, that's crazy. Her dad was picking me up for weeks. I used to have a job, and I had to wear a suit, and I'd pull up to the field in a suit, and he used to tell the other people, yo, y'all need to be like this guy, coming in a suit and stuff. He doesn't even know that context in bio, which is so bad now that I think about it. But yeah, so that happened, and we just kept being friends, and yeah, we started talking more serious August 2016, and August 2016, fast forward all the way to August 2021.
Yeah, it's
Oh
been
my
a
God.
long time.
Yeah.
It's so weird, so trippy.
Oh, I know. Any other things you need to tell in the story? Because I feel like the whole wedding stuff is a whole other conversation, and getting married and that journey is deep in itself. But
Yeah.
anything in the first part of the story that you know missing parts?
The
Long
only
story
thing
short.
that I want, okay, did he even wait till I answer the question? Like he always does.
You were looking, you're thinking, so I was trying to like fill in the gap while you were thinking.
Long story short, are you gonna speak on behalf of me?
No,
Let me
I could.
talk. No.
I know what's in your mind, but
No, you don't know what's in my mind. What was I gonna say?
start to say the first word.
All in all,
I love Mohammed Hassan so much.
that is true. But that's not what I was gonna say. That was gonna happen in the end. What's it called? What was I gonna say? So anyways, what I was going to say, whenever he cuts me off, I don't know how to restart again. I get on my feels. I'm a little immature about it. You know when someone's like, they try like 4 times to say something, and then the person was ignoring them or being rude, and then they're like finally ready for them. It's like, never mind. I don't want to tell you anymore. Like that's my personality.
Yeah,
What was I gonna say? Yeah, so from me being his friend to now like being married to him, I still feel like he's my friend, like first, and that's why like we're the way that we are
Mhm.
with each other, and the love is strong, and the marriage is strong, and you know, I would trust him with my life, and he's cool. He's a little nerdy, but I think that's what I like about him the most. And yeah, he is younger, but like he's more mature than I am, in some senses, not in every sense, because I feel like I'm more mature than him in certain situations.
I agree.
But yeah, I'm glad I met you.
Yeah, I'm glad I DM'd you.
Yeah, I'm glad I responded, because if I didn't, I'd be
I would-
somewhere in a toxic situation.
No, you don't know that for sure, but
rolling around in my bed, trying to figure it out.
no, man, I believe.
Making the same mistakes again and again.
You're so
Friend
stupid.
zoning the same niggas that I should be responding to. And
That
that's why I'm
happened in my
happy.
case.
I knew he has something going on with him. I said, like, and the thing with me too, you know, it's so funny. When I was younger, me and my friend, in grade 6, we were best friends. We would talk about like the guy that we were gonna get with or whatever. And obviously we're shallow. We're in grade 6. We're not even
Grade
talking
6.
about like his personality. We're talking about his
talking about
looks.
playground politics. That's what y'all need to talk about.
We're talking about grade 6. There's no playground. What are you talking about? Respect us.
Grade 6?
Like you were in a playground. You see what I'm saying? Like
No, we had a big jungle gym shit, bro.
in grade 6, my nigga. Like what are you talking about?
Yeah, because
We
my
were on
school was kindergarten to grade 8.
Okay, no. Our school was not. We didn't have a playground. We had our soccer fields, and we
Yeah,
were
we
playing
had
soccer, and we were playing basketball with guys, and we were just talking outside on the concrete, or in the cafeteria. That's like middle school days
Yeah.
when like life gets a little bit more mature. Like you're
Not
not in a
grade 6.
playground
Like,
no
grade
more.
6 is like, you're still like grade 7, 8 kind of, you get a little more mature.
I don't know. I was wearing makeup in grade 6. So yeah, me and her described like our dream guys, and I remember at the time contacts were really popular. Like everyone was wearing like colored contacts, and I was like, oh my god, the guy I'm gonna be with, he's gonna have like hazel brown eyes, and he's gonna like be so handsome, and like wow, that's all I said. I literally just said his eyes. I didn't really like say anything else. But I'm so glad God gave me that, because like I really love guys. Besides like his amazing like personality, like that's first. If he didn't have the eyes, I really wouldn't care. It's his heart that's really beautiful and nice, and he's very patient and kind, and
Thank you. Don't gas me too much. I guess
mashallah.
So mashallah, ended there.
No,
I get
because
shy.
you're so sweet.
I get shy,
Mom.
I get shy. And then I feel like I'm trying to reciprocate it, but my words are not as eloquent
No,
as yours.
it's okay. I already know I'm a bad piece and I have a beautiful heart. You don't gotta tell me.
Come.
Yeah.
I dap you like my nigga.
I know.
It's
You don't have to
hilarious.
tell me though. Even though it would be nice to hear,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
okay. I know that's not your thing. It's
That's
okay.
not my thing.
I don't care.
PDA is not my thing.
Yeah.
Like this
Bust
is
my head.
the most like see like she's leaning in too much.
Yo, shut up, bro. You're lucky the chair can't make me lean more.
Anyways. Yeah, no, I think that's how we met, and I think
You think that's how we met? Are you sure that's how we met? Thanks.
Nah, I know that's how we met,
Oh, okay.
but
I think that's how we
but I
met.
think that's all I have to share in regards to that story.
Yeah, and let us know what you want to see next. If you want to see us either do a reaction to our wedding video or talk about our marriage, like us getting married.
Oh yeah, we got married during quarantine, man.
Yeah.
That's a story
So
in
like,
itself.
do you want to hear a story time? But the story time's not even that interesting. It's not like some crazy shit happened.
Yo, don't downplay it. That's pretty crazy, but we'll save it. But we'll save it.
Anyways,
We'll
you
save
guys
it
just
for
let
another
it
time.
let us know your thoughts on like what's happening here. Like give us like feedback, critique, like you know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
you know,
Like
join us in the journey. That's what I say.
yeah, join us in our new journey of YouTube. We're gonna stay authentic to ourselves. We're gonna be consistent. He's gonna understand that I'm giving a pinky right now.
Consistent. That was a joke. Only a few people that seen the previous video will get that.
Loser.
Anyways, peace and love, and we'll be soon. We're trying to drop
We'll
videos
be soon.
weekly. We'll see you soon. What did I say?
We'll be soon.
We'll be soon. Yeah. We'll be soon, and make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment. Honestly, we're excited to do this, and we're trying to be consistent.
You know when people start videos, they say like, "Hey, whatever."
Like, comment, and
No,
subscribe.
we have to have like an introduction, like, "Hey guys."
Yeah, man.
No. Yeah.
Only those that know will know.
Wouldn't that be funny if we did that? No, we can't do that. That's their thing. But
Anyways, peace.
no, we have to say like, "Hey guys, like, welcome to." We didn't do
I
that.
just want to end this, and then we can record it.
No, we're doing it right now. It's already recording.
But then I have to edit. I could just have a separate clip. It makes it
We're
easy.
just gonna cut it out.